Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and just formally apologize for my last few videos. They were nasty, and I think the reason why I posted them was because I think there are some insecurities in me and some self-hate or something, but my membership got revoked, and I was told not to go back to work, so it's I've learned that I can't let those things like take over, because it's not okay and it's just not pretty and it's nasty, and I just feel really bad. That I was just mentioned, and it's just so toxic, and I'm just so sorry about that. That is, as you can see, that's not my content. That wasn't my content back then. And I don't know, I just feel really bad, and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I think I just need to go to therapy, and I need to go to church, and I just need some like self-reflection, honestly, because that was just so nasty. But anyway, I just wanted to formally apologize and say I'm so sorry if I hurt your feelings. I just need to work on myself, and I can't let that self-hatred just like be reflected. So anyway, I hope y'all can forgive me and just get over that nasty post. I deleted it, obviously. Like, I don't think it's okay for it to be roaming around and spread negativity. And I'm just really ashamed and embarrassed of how the negativity just spread.
So you might be wondering, what is the apology all about? This lady comes on social media and body shames other women and other people by making a video that really went so viral, to an extent that she even had to delete it. Now she came back making an apology, crying all those crocodile tears. Most people think this apology was not genuine. Probably she did it because she lost her job. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well. All my returning subscribers, you are my MVPs. I honestly don't take none of you for granted. At the same time, if you're seeing me for the very first time, I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel. Tap on that bell so that every time I upload anything on here, you're always notified. So do you know really what amuses me about these people? After doing their nonsense on social media, then they always come back. That's when they start remembering God, and the first thing they always do is to delete the post. But I thought they always do these things wanting and also looking for views. Now she's all here spreading the crocodile tears after body shaming other people. So if you don't know what this lady did, she made a post. Probably, I don't know what really prompted her. I don't know what she was thinking by that time, as she said in her video, coming out and making an apology that probably she needs to go and seek for therapy. This is what she did. Let us watch this clip.
So it turns out the young lady who said,
Sorry, not sorry.
for saying,
If you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in a Pilates class. There's no reason why they should allow 200-pound people in a level 2 class.
and this,
Or you shouldn't be allowed to be a Pilates instructor if you have a gut and you're fat.
now after the consequences of the things that she said, like losing her job and being kicked out of her Pilates studio, turns out she is in fact.
I'm really sorry.
In the comment section of her apology video, there's a mix of things. There are some people who are like,
this was the wildest apology video I have ever seen posted. And I saw the apology video before I even knew what was happening. I saw this and I was like, what is she apologizing for? Because This is insane. So then I went and like searched and found what she was apologizing for, which if you haven't heard, she posted a video basically saying if you're over 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in Pilates class. She teaches a Pilates class, correct me if I'm wrong, but she's saying you basically should be going to the gym, not Pilates, because it's not going to do anything for you. It's the most cringe apology I've ever seen. She has zero remorse. The only thing she's sorry about is she lost her job. This apology video was wild.
Hope y'all can forgive me and just get over.
And this is why I always say that social media etiquette is kind of important. The apology culture of the internet is so frustrating because creators often feel like they can get on the internet and say whatever they want without consequence, but when they're faced with those consequences, they're suddenly shocked. What are you shocked for? Furthermore, I don't take you seriously as a content creator anymore because you said something that you weren't able to stand on, which shows me that you're not really credible and I'm just the messenger. I do understand that social media happened pretty quickly for our generations, but while it is the case, you can still do your research, you can still do your part to be a good human being, and you can still keep other people's names out of your mouth, especially when they're not doing anything to hurt you. And for the love of Black Jesus, if you say something, the very least you can do is stand on it. Do better. Bye.
Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and just formally.
This grown adult makes an apology video after stating that if you're over 200 pounds, you shouldn't be taking Pilates. Again, grown adult.
I just feel really bad, and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
If you don't know who this girl is, she made a video saying that fat girls do not belong in Pilates class. And, apparently then she stood on business, made a second video that was hateful to fat people yet again. Not even fat people. She said over 200 pounds. And this tells me like you have no idea like genuinely what a fat person looks like, because like unless they were a really short person, like 200 pounds does not look that bad on people. And even now that she's apologizing and mustering up some tears there, she does not say she's sorry. She says she's sorry if she hurt your feelings. So she's deflecting the apology back on to you. If your feelings were hurt, I'm sorry that my words hurt your feelings. I'm not sorry for the fact that I said them. Also, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. I think she was hoping that a portion of the internet would side with her and she would get popularity from it. And instead, the opposite is happening. And so now in her apology video, she's saying she feels she doesn't deserve to be followed and you should unfollow her. And that is also a manipulation tactic for you to feel sorry for her and follow her because she's so sorry she called people fat and she's unjustly being canceled. She is the definition of F around and find out. You F'd around and your Pilates membership got canceled and did it say you got fired from your job? I can't remember now. No, girl, you said what you said. You stood on business and made a whole second video standing on business of what you said. And then when you faced real life repercussions for your poor behavior, now you're crying on the internet. And you think it's because you hate yourself. No, you love yourself, girl. You love yourself a lot. If you scroll through your page, your pinned videos, if you cared anything about rebranding your image, you could have done a lot better than this. Sometimes I think I should be in PR because I could have told you exactly what to do. If you're going to call people fat, just say it with your whole chest from now on. Tell us how you really feel. So yeah, don't follow her. Follow me instead. I'm way cooler. I haven't fat shamed anyone since my jeans touched my butt crack. And let's be honest, we grew up in the heroin chic era in the early 2000s. And I could be dishonest and say I've never called a girl fat, but I most definitely have. But I think in today's society, we know better than that. And fat's not an insult anymore. Like, fat is just a word. It's not an insult. It is what it is. If your focus is shitting on fat people instead of worrying about, I don't know, the quality of food we have access to in America, getting paid well enough to be able to eat good food in America, accessible healthcare and treating diseases and not telling women they just have anxiety every time they walk into the doctor. There's lots of things. And like, I really hate that she focalized on Pilates because like, I personally would love to do Pilates, but it's too damn expensive. The memberships to the studios are too damn expensive around here. So if someone around here in North DFW wants to give me a Pilates membership, go right ahead, because I've heard it's very good for people who have POTS and PCOS and Cushing's and like other diseases that are cortisol level diseases that make other exercises hard. But yeah, again, fat's just a word. It's not an insult. And it's so funny because usually you only hear it from little kids nowadays. So the fact that you're hearing it from a grown woman is pretty sad, because I even tell my son, I'm like, don't be afraid to, sorry, my friend just sent me a really funny message, but don't be afraid to tell people that fat is just a word. You know what I mean? Like kids, when they talk crap or they, call each other's mamas, hot or fat or whatever, that stuff happens in the locker rooms. I'm aware that it does. And I tell him, I'm like, if anybody calls me fat, it's just a word. It's just a word. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
Little Miss Pilates police that said, oh, if you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in a Pilates class, got consequences served up on a hot platter. Yes, she did. She lost her job and her Pilates membership. And I just want to remind everybody that she made 2 videos about this, and in one of her videos, she had notes in front of her. She meant every word, and had her video gone viral and people were agreeing with her and complaining about the types of people that show up to Pilates classes and hold her up, I'd have absolutely run with it. Before anybody comes at me and is like, oh, cancel culture, because I saw someone comment that on another video, it's called accountability. Finally, I just want to address anybody who saw her video and is feeling scared or discouraged to try any group fitness, like I was when I was 220 plus pounds. Don't be afraid. It's life-changing. My biggest regret is not trying. Years ago, my life would have been so different. You deserve to take up space, show up to class, and be confident. And remember, what someone says about you says more about them than it does about you.
This might be a hot take for some people, but if you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in a Pilates class.
This has to be rage bait. If you genuinely think like this, ew. But I'm convinced it's rage bait because I clicked on her profile and she has nearly like 30,000 followers, but her engagement is so low. Like she's barely clearing 300 views per video. Her engagement to follow ratio is super low. So I was like, she has to be desperate. Plus like the tags on that video. But resorting to body shaming and bullying women and putting women's bodies down for views is pathetic. And quite frankly, that's not a hot take, that's bigotry. The desperation for virality it reeks. I got so much secondhand embarrassment from that video. Like, do better. Like, if you want to go viral, do better. Do research and be kind. It's genuinely not that hard. I feel like maybe if you actually try being kind, you'll go viral.
Accepting of her apology and saying, they really hope that she's learned from this. And then there are people who are like, you're not sorry. You're not sorry. The only reason you care is because you don't have your Pilates privileges anymore. And I don't know. As somebody who struggles myself and has struggled pretty much my whole life with my own body image issues and my own internalized, fat phobia, I really hope she does see it. I really hope she does understand it, because it is so fucking toxic. And when people speak like this and say things like this, it is such a mirror for how they feel about themselves. And though it may not be obvious to you, it is obvious to everyone around you. And you think you're hiding it because you look fit, and you think that you're hiding it because people perceive you as being thin and fit and beautiful. But when things like that come out of your mouth, it is very obvious to the people around you that there is an ugliness. There is an ugliness and a self-hate that lives inside of you. I do want to believe that she's seen the error of her ways and the error of her thinking. I hope that this is the beginning of her path to realizing how toxic this way of thinking really is. And I really hope that anybody who saw this video, who was thinking about taking their first Pilates class or their first fitness class, but got deterred because they saw this video, I really hope that this didn't change your mind and you go. Because I know that feeling. I know that feeling of walking into your first class and feeling like I don't belong here. Everybody's staring at me. They don't think I belong here. But if you're there and you're there because you want to do,
My membership got revoked, and I was told not to go back to work.
And now, to quote Mr. Deeds, I'm sorry, but all I heard was blah, 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 I'm a dirty tramp. Period.
I wanted to come on here and just formally apologize for my last...
No, ma'am. You're only sorry because you got fired. That is it. And it's because of people like you that other people have a hard time going to these places. Because of people like you.
I just need some, self-reflection, honestly.
You need to get off the internet. Don't you have a new job to look for? A new Pilates studio to find? Yeah, get off the internet.